Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Malcolm Chive, and currently I am a student at the University of Zimbabwe. So today I bring you a Web3 application called Royalties Calculator. So what this system does is it calculates royalties for musicians, right? Like there is a law in every country that whenever music is used, right, they have to compensate the musicians. So we have governing organizations like in Zimbabwe, we have Simura, in South Africa, we have SAMO. So these organizations are there to make sure that artists are being compensated for their music usage. So what basically happens is when a music users like radio stations, supermarkets, and also even in hotels, wherever music is used in hotels, they have to pay to the artist, right? So what basically happened, the current system is music users such as radio stations, whenever they use music, they have to provide log sheets. What are log sheets? Generally, log sheets, it's just a document that will be containing information like we have played artist A for many times, like we played Wingy D for 10 times, we played Nasty C for 6 times, right? So it will be just a history of music that have been played, right? So after that, they have to submit to the organization, and the organization has to calculate, and after doing calculations, they have to clean the Excel files, and after doing that, they have to put it into their system there, so that the system has to match and do something, right? And after that, they have to royalties will be calculated, right? So this system is there to make it easier. So what it does is that it's extracts information from Excel files. After that, the system then automatically matches the songs and it calculates royalties. The manager only has to press a single button like calculate royalties, and the system does the magic. All right. So let's get started. Let's dive into the presentation. So let me share my screen. All right. So right. So the system is three users. That is the artist, the music user, and the manager, right? So what the artist does, all right. So let's get into the artist. What the artist does to the system. So the artist inputs his or her personal details. That is the name, email, all those kind of stuff. And after doing that, the artist is the one who uploads his or her music, the name of his or her music to the system, so that the system is able to know that artist A is this songs. So this information is needed because when the system calculates royalties, it has to know that these royalties belong to which artist and belong to which song. All right. So this takes us to the next person, the music user. All right. So the music user. So what the music user does is what the music user does is the one who music user refers to those people that use music in our connect. These are radio stations. I'm more constantly referring to radio stations because radio stations are the most music users, right? So radio stations, whenever they play the music, they have to upload the log sheet. So in this system, they have to register first, so that we have to know that this is the name of the radio station, and also some important information that we need to know about the company, you know. And after that, the radio station is the one that uploads log sheets, like history of the music that they have used. So in this context, a log sheet is going to comprise of the name of the song, the artist, and how many times that song was played, right? So now that the system knows the songs that belong to a certain artist, and now it is the log sheet. This takes us to the last person who uses this system. That is the manager. So the manager, basically, the manager is the one who knows how much money is going to be distributed, right? So if you are going to distribute 10,000, he's the one who's going to enter like the amount that is going to be distributed, that is 10,000. And after entering 10,000, the system automatically calculates royalties. All right. So let me take you to the back end of how the system works. Right. So let me start to start the DFX. Clean background. All right. So yeah, I want to start my canister. So I'm just getting our DFX started. Right now it has started. Let me try to deploy the backend canister. So the name of my canister, my backend canister is Royalties Calculator. Right. All right. So as it is deploying, let me try to explain some code here. So here I used the stable tree map. So basically, why I chose the stable tree map is because whenever I upgrade my canister, I don't lose my data. This is why I chose a stable tree map. So this is basically my canister, the artist entering its details. These are just functions just to get all music users and also registering the manager, viewing all songs, adding log sheets. All right, and this is my function to extract information from the Excel, like because information like a log sheet come in different formats. They can come in Excel. Currently, they're coming in Excel format, but they can come also in JSON files, those kind of formats. So this is my match, my match song and log sheet function, right? So basically, what happens is, the system, it has to, whenever a log sheet is uploaded, the system will go and fetch like this song. It goes and compare like this song, the name of the song, how many times was it played in the log sheet, right? And after it finds the song, it then go and increment the play count so that the system is now able to see that from these log sheets, this song was played 10 times, right? That's when we go to calculation of royalties, because now we know how many times each song was played. So it's time for us to calculate the royalties. So the the function behind the calculation of royalties. The first step is we need to calculate total play count. Like we have to find in each song that we have stored in our stable tree map. How many times was it played? Was it played 0 times? Was it played 10 times? Right? That's in the information that we need. That's why we calculate total play count for each song, right? And after doing that, now that we know how many times each song was played, we go to calculate amount per play, right? We need to know for being played once, how much is that song receiving? Like if you are being played. So how are we going to find that? After the manager is ended, like 10,000 is going to be distributed, and so the system will the system is going to find the total number of play counts, like from the list. This is going to find the total number of play counts. So it's going to say the total amount that is going to be distributed divided by the total play count. From that, we are able to get the amount per play that we are going to be distributing for each play, right? So if all the songs that we have been played maybe 3,000 times, so we are going to say the amount that we're going to distribute by times the total play count, then we get the amount per play, right? So after doing that, we calculate royalties for each song. So we are going to say for each song, how much is it getting? If it's $2, if it's 10,000, yeah. Now that we know that, it's time for. So this is just a function to add dummies. Like I just wanted to have a huge sum of data so that I may be able to do some calculation to see if my system is really working. All right, so our canister is deployed. So let me take you to the canister so that you are able to see that my functions are currently working. Right. Okay, so that's it. Here's my canister. So so this is just an add to artist function, right? So I'm just going to do random. This is the add random data that I have created from that from the beginning that I just showed you. This is add log sheet, add manager, right? So add song. So initially when you add song, play count is 0, right? So we have the add user. The add user, this is when we are adding those music users, because we need to know the use of the music so that we are able to know, because each each radio station, for example, pays a different amount to the organization so that they distribute that amount to the artist. So we, when we are distributing, we need to know that this amount belongs to this music user, right? So this is why we like to. Then they calculate royalties. This is where the manager enters how much is going to be distributed, and after that, is going to generate. And this is the match songs and log sheets, right? We need to match our songs and log sheets so that we have the total amount about we have the total amount of how much like we need to match so that we get how many songs, how many times each song was played, right? So that's basically about the front end. So let me also look into about the backend. And I've also created a front end. So this is the code for the front end. So these are components, these are add log sheets, add songs, all the basic and the navigation bar and stuff. All right, so basically this is all about my system. Thank you for listening.